Oh, here she is, boys. So we're just dropping her off at the workshop tonight for an inspection, so we need to give her a quick wash, because I bet you he's not done it, has he? Driver!
Hi!
She needs a clean boy. Look at the state of it. You almost think you've been working hard.
Definitely.
Definitely. Oh, she's a honey. Problem is with the lights. The camera makes it look better than it is actually for once, but that light up there doesn't really light up down here. Guarantee you're gonna miss a bit or two. But anyway, let's get this lorry washed, boy! What did you do with your gloves? You didn't put them on your hands anyway. I think they're on the catwalk.
I've actually put my card now to take if I don't need to do this.
Right. 2 videos ago, or 3 videos ago, whatever it was. Do you want these gloves? You can have them.
They're fine.
You said you'd wash the lorry, but you hadn't. So this is me giving you an education now on how to wash the lorry,
yeah.
okay? What do you want to do? Do you want to do the pressure washing, or do you want to do the brushy brushy?
I'll do brushy brushy.
You do the brushy
I'll
washy.
do brushy brushy. Is that the term for it?
Can make it whatever term you want.
No, I'll do the power wash.
I'll just do it all, mate. You just stand and watch. That's what happens anyway. This is actually bringing back a few memories.
Memories?
Yeah, because me and you actually used to work in this very wash bay, washing lorries at weekend. That's how we met. But now we're washing our lorry.
Yeah.
Yay! See this phone, man. George Foxhill. Shado! Well,
You always answer my calls.
yeah, you should count yourself lucky. The amount I get in a day. It's always so worried that you're going to phone me and be like, I've jackknifed it. Hey, there we go. I literally just had to wait another 2 seconds. Oh, it's thick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, finally, he's doing something. Eh?
How far does your office chair go?
Nothing right with my office chair, boy. Best thing about my office chair is it doesn't get pulled by the DVSA. Had enough of them. Said we've had enough of them.
Yeah.
Almost feels personal. In fact, it's not. Doesn't feel personal. It is personal, really. Watch what you're doing with that stick, boy. Cheers, man. Nearly couldn't have kids. Yeah, one of my biggest pet hates was like when you're driving dirty trucks. Inside of that visor being dirty. I hate the dirty inside of the visor. Hate it. Right, 1 truck washed. Get off that.
Try to be the same height as you.
That'll never happen. The gift.
What's the gift?
The gift.
Oh, thank you. It's what I've always wanted.
Good.
And keep all your fuel cards in it.
Correct. Because the one you've got now is a little bit old and tatty.
Yeah, it's probably older than me.
Would be hard, would it? Although you're 25 now.
What, your century?
He's 25.
Cheap insurance for you.
Hopefully cheaper insurance, because couldn't get any more expensive than last year. Just transfer your cards over, because if I leave it up to you, you won't do it. And then
Trying to say I'm a bad driver?
no, you just don't do anything I ask you to do. Right. For example, this fuel card.
Don't use it, so put it in the bag.
Don't use it.
I've never used that one.
Have you ever checked the expiry date on it?
Oh, really? I'll scrape the snow when it's stone then, won't I? And de-ice it. We'll de-ice our card now.
It expired on the 11th, 24, by the way, so it's been in the lorry for what, a year? Just under a year, when it shouldn't have been.
Sorry.
Not that we've had the lorry a year, to be fair. We found it in it, but that's probably why they left it in it, because it was expired. BP card. BB card, that's your fuel one, yeah. Just whilst we're sorting stuff out, for some reason there's an air freshener in with the fuel cards.
It makes it smell good when you lift them out of the packet.
You can't answer for everything. O.G.BROUGHTON fuel card. Tommy's fuel card. Induction date 25th of the 6th. That's
Is that mine,
isn't it?
Mike?
Yeah. Well, is it yours? It's got your name on it.
No, I'll be mine then.
Yeah, it will be. And just for reference, people, this is the old one. Like, it's literally hanging together by a thread. So I bought him a new one because I'm nice. Let's get this off. Let's get him in the back of the pickup. Get you away. Get this parked up. Leave it for inspection. I'm not going to look at it tonight because it's very dirty. To be fair to him, he does keep it clean, but this is...
Hey, don't show that around.
That's not clean. That's not clean. But, as he says, I've been in 2 farms today. We take these side skirts off because we've got some lights to fit down there. And then we've also got a little trick up our sleeve to do something with them, should I say. I'm not going to say what it is just yet. But we're going to take these side skirts off, we'll give him a quick wash on the inside, throw him in the back of the pickup, we'll drop him off to get his car, then we'll go to my house. I'm not going to show you where I live, but I'm going to go to my house and put them in the garage, and then we can do what we need to do with them. We need to give them a quick polish as well, because they're a bit scratched. I mean, I don't like this sort of stuff. It will polish out, so they look okay. In fact, has he even washed that? It's painful. It's very painful. Right. That done. Take the chain off. We're actually quite clean yet, yeah? Well, take a pretty clean edge. Here we go, boy. Yeah. Yeah, good wash.
You just said it was clean.
The top's clean. And unplug the light.
And
And unplug the light. Ooh. What's going on? This one is all clipped on. These more. Yes. Oh. 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 Light. Unplugged. Now, leave that dangling. I guarantee you when they put it in for inspection tomorrow, they'll drive over it. Some people aren't the smartest.
it's not very organised in there.
It's not very. Can you blame me? No.
You're the last one to use it, actually, straps, actually.
I knew that was coming. Can you blame me? You were the last one to use it.
You are.
So I've got a nickname for Jordan,
It wasn't me.
and it's Shaggy.
Oh.
Because every time I ask him what happened to this, he replies, "It wasn't me." I actually bought this lorry. I don't know if you remember from the first video, I was trying to point out the exhaust, and my friend, his camera skills weren't really the best, and you couldn't see the exhaust. But the exhaust has been like caved in, and I'm trying to get it on camera for you. There's a huge dent in there. This has been patched and welded. I didn't actually know this until I bought it, because, well, to be fair, I didn't actually take the side skirts off the lorry when I bought it. Check it over. So it's not a problem. It's not like it's leaking. The fuel tank's not leaking or anything. It's actually a neat job. Whoever's repaired it has done a very neat job. Yeah. Maybe over time he'll need a new fuel tank, but hopefully, well, luckily not at the minute. So on my last video, I said I was going to give away one of my O.G.BROUGHTON hoodies for reaching 1,000 subscribers, and we have finally reached 1,000 subscribers. So as promised, I will give away one of these hoodies to one of you lucky people that commented. We're about to find out who that was. You commented winner on the last video. You'd have been entered into the competition to win one of my hoodies. So out of 75 people, let's find out who the winner really is. And the winner is Mossy2173. Mossy2173, congratulations, you are the winner of the O.G.BROUGHTON hoodie. If you drop me a message on Instagram, I will put a link in the description of my Instagram account, and I'll get a hoodie sent out to you in your size. Of Instagram, I'm going to do another giveaway. If I can get to 1,000 followers on Instagram, I will give away another hoodie. So if I'll put the link in the comments, can you guys head over to Instagram, give me a follow on Instagram, and at 1,000 followers, I will give away another hoodie. So, it's the following weekend from last weekend where we fitted these lights along here. We didn't wire them up, we just fitted them, but we had to put the side skirts back on because apparently on this side you need to have this covered because it's an exhaust. So we had to put the side skirts back on last weekend, so I couldn't actually finish them this week because last weekend we couldn't finish them because we were at the Girl Talk Ball on the Saturday night, and the Sunday I had something. Jordan was out driving, so I had to put them back on Saturday for then Jordan to go away on the Sunday. But it's the following weekend. The lorry got its inspection last weekend. Everything was all good except for it needed a new compressor. So it just got fitted yesterday. So it's had a new compressor, so we should have managed to build up air now in the future. I mean, it built up air anyway, but it was knocking. So it's got a new compressor. These lights is our next task. I've given this a quick polish. We need to now mark up these lights and match the 5 lights along here. Try and work out the spacing along there to get the 5 lights in, and then we also need to wire them up with the little boxes for make it flash with the indicator. What are you doing? That's a cool switch.
What's it for?
I'm not telling you. To be revealed soon. So yeah, let's get some tape on here. Let's get some lights marked out, and let's see if we can get these lights fitted in here. We need to turn it over, wire it up, take this one off, wire it up, and then basically wire it up to the lorry and get it to work. See, we're trying to follow the natural line on there.
This is really good for the top of your head.
Shocking. I grow bald gracefully, I just don't want to admit it. Stop it. Did you see one of the comments once?
No.
That's pretty good, I'll take that. One of the comments was, your hair's gay. That's like, of all the things to actually comment on, my hair. Well, lack of, probably. I've had to borrow Jordan's pen. He's actually got his own name on his pen. Can't see that on the camera, can you? Well, it's 9 off the bottom, that bottom line, which these should be then, when it's set at 4.2. Plus a mil, yeah, it'd be about right. It's good. I'm okay with that. Who is phoning me now? Georgia, called it. So we've marked the front hop, the front light. That's 2 centimeters away from that gap, which matches this one over there. And then we've marked the front light, front or back, whichever one it is. Again, 2 centimeters from there to there. So that should give us, that's 2 lights. So now we need to fit 3 more lights in between here From there to there, that'll give us our centre. How much more lights have we got to put in? 3. If we measure it from there to there, which is 141. Half of 141. 70.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
Why don't you just measure how far along each one of those centres are?
These ones aren't quite the same because I've had to compensate for the gap for the exhaust. These will be slightly wider gaps than these ones. Oh, because it's straighter. That one to that one, which is 70.5, half of 70.5, 45.25,
35.25.
35.25. That's correct, isn't it? No point even checking. 35.25. It's a bit of an odd number for a tape measure. 35, we'll do 35.2. I think anybody in that's a 0.5 mm out, will they? And to make sure we get the big lines,
Yeah.
that's the light. To ignore these two, I'm drawing these two to get. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
As long as somebody does. 35. 35, so we need to see the same again here. 35.25. And then that should be. It's going to be near enough, isn't it? Because it's curved. Yeah. So we've got all the lights marked out at the right intervals in between. I've actually forgotten to bring the lights with me, so we're going to have a fast delivery service in the M3. We're going to go quick run out to my house. We'll grab these lights. We'll probably end up in McDonald's because we're hungry, and then we shall come back. No, I'm pretty. Do you want me to put a seat cover on? Seat cover, because for some reason he bought a car with cream seats. Go on, fire up, boy. Very nice. These are going to be the fastest lights in Scotland. Let's go. God, there's not much room, is there? Is that as far back as the seat goes?
No.
Nah.
We're not all built
We're
like
not all,
you.
you're not all tall. It's not very fast, is it? I like it. Jesus, boy. The speed! Lights acquired in the world's fastest taxi.
No problem, you can put up to the next one though.
Thank you. Something with a clipper there. Hi there.
Do you want to put a screen there?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it cash or card?
Card, please.
That's yours.
Right, I've been fed. We've picked up the lights. We had a quick spin in the M3. He's still eating. Next job is to drill all the holes out for here. Hole for the screw, hole for the screw, hole for the light. We've got the holes drilled out. We just need to take this tape off and then fit the lights. Yeah. Beautiful. Probably drilled those holes maybe a bit big. I knew everything would go flying.
As if you couldn't just
What's that?
like you couldn't just over to it.
We need to make sure we get the right rubber again, not the one for the bars, the flat one, and screw them in place. And hopefully the screws are drilled in the right, screw holes are drilled in the right place, and the screws go in. See how good my marking is? Not good. No, it's good, it's perfect. Look at that. Right, all the lights are on, bolted on, screwed in, yada yada yada. Now we need to wire it up, the fun part. To wire it up, all we need to do is join 2-core cable onto here and then daisy chain them across. We are soldering them rather than using the, what do you call them, butt connectors they're called? The ones that you heat shrink and crimp and all that. Soldering will be easier. They're on a bit where they're going to get a lot of water ingress, and if you use those crimp connectors with the heat shrink on them, they're not going to last that long. So we'll solder it properly, we'll heat shrink it, tape it, and do a neat job of it, so that hopefully they'll last a long time. So first job is we need to strip these cables back so they're long enough for us to get cables right around them, and then cut some of this cable, get some heat shrink, job's a peach. That's alive, that's an earth. That's a earth, that's alive. It doesn't matter, they can take either one. So as long as you make sure that at least one of them's got a live and an earth, at least one of them's got a live and an earth, it doesn't really matter which one you put it on. But we'll just go for the top, for example, being live, bottom being earth, top live, bottom earth. Some of that off, some of that off. Twist them over. Now this is what takes the serious amount of time, doing lights. This is what can take ages. Now before we put this on, we need to get some small heat shrink. So we put the small heat shrink over these cables first. And then once we've soldered these on, we put the heat shrink over there, and then we get a bigger heat shrink that goes over the whole lot to keep it nice and tidy. Solder, you want to heat the bit that you're soldering up first. And then you want to add solder over the top like that. So then you end up, why is that not focusing? How can you get that to focus? End up with a nice connection like that. Heat it up a little bit first. It's a bit of a painstaking, boring process, but we need to repeat that here, 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 and then leave a tail coming off here to join into the original, or into the module that I've got for the indicator, to make these indicators as well as side lights. And then we need to repeat it on that one over there. So we'll just cut to it when it's done. So we have finally got these lights wired up, and they are all working. How good do they look? So that's one job done. We've still got these to wire up, and we've got the trims to put back on. We've got the V8 badges to put back on, obviously on both sides. But there's been a surprise this week. Whilst they've been off, I've got them colour changed. Black. I had them painted black, including the V8 badges. These are still to be stuck on, but give you an idea of what it will look like. We've got the sides, the marker lights wired in. These will flash with the indicators, and then we've got these painted black as well. And we're giving them a quick polish. It's not perfect polishing, but it was just a quick polish up just to take the worst of the marks out of them. So the next job is to get these wired up. Once we've got them wired up, we can then fit the wee boxes to make it flash with the indicators, take a feed off the indicator light, each side obviously, and then a side light feed as well, into the box, and then the box goes to the lights on there. So let's get on with these, let's get these wired up. Exact same way we did these ones, just on this side. So we have finally got these wired up, and I am fairly chuffed with that. It's about as neat as we can get it. So this is the little box that allows the side lights, these lights, marker lights here, to flash with the indicators. So you've got a 3-pin plug here. It needs a side light feed, an indicator feed, and obviously an earth. So that should be fairly easy to find a side light feed from this cable, which is this power for the side light just here. And then all we need to do is get an indicator feed. We've got an indicator here, so we should be able to get a cable, we should be able to get a feed from in here, run over the wheel arch and down into this side. So it should be fairly simple now just to wire this up. I could speak too soon, I don't know. There's a big party going on outside by the sounds of it. So we've got both sides wired up, very happy. We've got our black trims fitted, which have been painted this week, very happy, along with the steps there and there. It's just a shame that these bolts are still rusty, but we'll not worry about that too much. So we've got black trims on both sides, and then we've got the V8 badges to go on as well at some point. That'll be the final piece de resistance. So these side skirts, are nearly done. Let's get power to these lights and let's get these wired up once and for all, because I am very excited about this. Okay, so plan of attack is to just pop the cab up a bit just so we can get in at this wheel arch here. It's never a fun job because it's manual labour. So we've got the cab up enough now, we can get a hand down the back. Just to see, I actually think, feeling around there, I think there's a temporary repair done on this light here. It's never been, well, now a permanent repair because it's never been looked at by the look. Run a cable from here to here on both sides, and then we'll just wire up these lights and boom, should look good. Out of the Copex, the cable tidy stuff, this stuff that you'd put around cables. So I'm just gonna have to shove this one in for now. We can wire it through here, down this hole here. It should come out that hole in there and be underneath. Join it up to this red cable here, and that will give us power to that little module over there. That's because where the two joins are. Cable running though, it was fairly easy. It's not the prettiest, it's not the neatest, but do you know something? It don't matter, it'll work. Run that along there, down through there, comes along the original wiring and joins into there. Now, that's solid, that stuff, so you can't even slip it into there. But we've got the cable here now. We've got the side light feed, we've got the headlight, we've got the side light feed, we've got the indicator feed. Just a case of wiring it up, really. That's pretty simple. That's the easy side done. We just need to join that cable now, down here. So we shall try and do that. So, original factory wiring. Seemingly. So what I think we should do is probably cut that out and just put another one in there. That's cut, and then we shove that in that hole there. Grab the crimpers. Beautiful. Shrink. Not the easiest of doings. And it's and there we have it. One neat and tidy join. Okay, so this side we've got a really difficult problem because the air box, the air intake, actually sticks here. Why can't it be easy? I think we'll have to take this cover off, this plastic trim off, and see how far we can get our hand in behind here. but from what I can feel, it's not very much. So let's whip that out and let's have a look. I've managed to run the cable. I've put the cable in there. I've run it along here for now. It's not, it really needs something Copex, especially being so close to the exhaust. I'm not too happy about it being there, but it can always be moved this side if needed. So we've managed to run the cable down here, along here. Again, it still needs to be put in some sort of protection, but we'll do that after. I need to order some and then we'll get some back. So we've done it. We've done it finally. Had a bit of a disaster on this side. I cut the canvas cable. My fault. So I got a bit crab with it and I just cracked on with it and I've got it done. So we've got the marker lights on. We have got the black sails being painted now. They're on. I'm having to shout over the thing because it's at a V8, it's loud. Marker lights at the grille still working. And we've got the marker lights on this side and they're on. Honestly guys, I am so happy with that. The best thing about the whole thing though, the best thing about the whole thing is this. I need to show you guys this because this is cool. This is very, very cool and I'm so happy. Flick the indicator on, right, we've got the indicator there. We've got the indicator going down the back of the cab and we now have the indicator on the side skirts as well. Couldn't be happier. I mean, people have done this before, don't get me wrong, this isn't a new thing. But sometimes you see them and they go opposites to the indicators. So the indicator goes on, they stay on, the indicator goes off, they go back on. So it's like a whereas these are flashing with the indicators. I'm so happy. I am so happy right now. Let's put it outside. Oh, wait. We've almost forgot the piece de resistance. The piece de resistance. We need to put the V8 badges back on. Next job's V8 badges. Once we've done that, we can get out of here. Give the shed a quick sweep up, tidy up, leave it presentable for the guy that next tomorrow. V8 badges need to go on next. Let's do that. Let's go! I'm chuffed with that. Other side, let's go. Beautiful. Right. Why am I leaving it running? Because it's been in the workshop for a while the weekend with like the texture and stuff on it, so the battery's getting a bit flat. So we've got a V8 powered generator right now charging the batteries up. We need to get this shed door opened. Going. My word, what has happened there? Somebody's forgot to shut the travel valve when they've been loaded. So there we have it, guys. The big girl with her new lights on. Oh, how good does she look? With the perimeter kit on. Oh, I'm so happy. How good does she look? She looks amazing. Yeah, quick stick the hazards on quick. There she is, flashing away. Oh. Beautiful. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for coming along and getting this done with me. And we'll see you on the next one. And there she is, parked up, ready for her shift tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, people.